Steve requires 68.
She's done herself out of a chance. Beaton might have done her a favour here. Finds the treble 13 though. But not the double 12. Guliver
Trina require 32.
will return looking to level.
Game shot.
Gave herself a little come on there between dart 2 and 3, and it absolutely worked.
I don't need Steve to throw first.
And I tell you what, a good bit of support that she's reacting to as well there. The loudest cheers we've heard so far were for Trina Guliver.
42.
Yeah, she does have a few in, still very popular with the fans. You can't win 10 World Championships and not be popular, can you?
100.
Turn of pace as well. The
Steve
164 in front of him.
164. 100. Trina require 81.
This could be a key exchange. It may seem early in this contest, but really we're moving into the middle part of it. 16 for the bull. Bullseye for Guliver to lead.
Game shot.
Nicely done, Trina Guliver.
Guliver.
Yes, indeed. You can see in the crowd they were impressed with that.
Flag, it's Trina to throw first.
Straight in the
on.
bullseye.
Steve, you require 86.
Treble 18 for double 16.
54.
Keeps offering opportunities to Trina Guliver. Steve Beaton has now missed 7 darts at double in this game.
And if you keep offering them to your opponent, they will eventually take them.
Steve, you require
And that's
32.
good pressure again from Guliver.
Game shot on the 5th flag.
And that's a better shot.
Steve Beaton.
And a better dart from Beaton. And now you're looking at the scores and thinking Guliver has got to hit a treble here.
They're going toe-to-toe in the leg so far. And she does get a treble. Last dart in hand to pile the pressure on Steve Beaton.
Yeah, 71 after 12 for Guliver. Not too shabby at all. Treble 13 will be the shot, but you need the big 13. Oh, she's gone down.
Yeah, 17, so 54 remaining. Tops to lead 4-2 and move within 1. And that's a fabulous finish from Trina Guliver.
It has to go.
And you wouldn't put it past her. But it is beyond her now after the first dart, and Beaton can breathe a sigh of relief.
Steve required 40.
Can he stay alive in the contest?
No score.
I like what you did there, Bronze Adonis, staying alive. Liked
40.
it.
Well, he may not be. 10 missed starts at double have cost him dearly, and Trina Guliver has produced a seismic shot at the World Seniors Champion of Champions. A remarkable victory for Guliver, 5-2 over Steve Beaton, who departed.
It's a very intimate venue, the Live Lounge in Portsmouth, and it's a venue which I see a lot of rigs, a lot of people that really love their darts, have an opportunity to really get up close and personal with the players. There's not many other arenas where you'll be able to, literally, you could reach out and you could probably touch the back of the stage. Duff looking at 116 to double his lead, and he's got plenty of time and space to do exactly that. Single leaves tops. And that is a 2-0 lead in the blink of an eye for Neil Duff. Really beginning to take control of this contest. Himself on double top upon his return. The double which won him that World Championship against Thibaut Tricol 3 years ago. And it has to be said, Scott, since the first leg, and might had that 1 dart a double, it has been all one-way traffic.
Yeah, it really has. It's like being sat. It's like being sat at those roadworks where the traffic lights seem to be only on one way.
He's put himself in a handy position to maybe get something on the board. Force Neil Duff to serve it out in the next.
Martin, you require 160.
Well, that's one way of scoring 26, but what it has done is it given Martin Adams 6 darts on this 110 to get on the board in this contest. We're going to see a moment of brilliance from the three-time world champion. Yes, we are. Wolfie makes his mark.
Martin Adams.
And those the first Wolf whistles of the afternoon. And this all of a sudden's for 4-3. Triple 17 for the bull. Not to be, but Neil Duff's already taken out this 116 in the match.
57.
This is to
Neil,
book a date with
160.
Raymond Van Barneveld in the quarterfinals. He's going to get a dart. A double top.
76.
That pings the wire.
Martin, you require 64.
Should get a dart at it. Double top for Adams.
24.
Oh, he's a little bit high.
Neil, you require
So Duff back
40.
with 3 in hand.
Double 10. Well, he had to survive a little bit of a scare, but Neil Duff is into the quarterfinals and books a date with Raymond Van Barneveld at the Champion of Champions. Has got the luxury of time with Painter all the way back on 238.
41. Mvin, you require 32.
So back to Old Faithful here. The king. Right on the wire again. That's 3 darts placed just outside the tram line. Double 8 comes to his rescue.
Mvin King.
And he holds his throw to double his lead.
You have to say, all things considered, that was a decent dart at double A because of the way his darts stand up to attention.
His 3rd dart instead to leave himself double 4. And he'll return for leg number 4.
60. Mvin, you require.
We saw moments of
8.
caginess in the first couple of games this afternoon, but Mvin King is laying down the gauntlet for the rest of the field. 4-0 to the good and in cruise control.
Hit the treble, bust his score, and Mvin King can step forward to finally put an end to the encounter. He splits.
No
but he can't
score.
hit. Now what does Kevin do this time?
Require 50.
I think he's looking at a 10, Henry.
He is, and he gets double top. And Painter's on the board. First dart at a double. And he duly obliges. And he forces Mvin King to serve it out. And if Kevin Painter's going to do one thing today, he's going to enjoy himself.
And he's going to get a match dart here. That dart will be at tops.
93.
That's another one that's gone begging for King.
Kevin, you require 75.
5 darts to win it in the previous leg. He's missed another one there. Is he going to get another look in at the double 10?
Great dart from Kevin Painter to earn himself 2 at double 12. He only needs 1. He hasn't missed a double yet. 2 from 2 now. Mvin King's missed 6 for the match.
Kevin to throw first.
Is this starting to unravel? Well, he's going to get more opportunities. Half a dozen have gone begging. Should get at least 2 more darts at double to book his place in the quarterfinals.
Well, it's been a courageous fight back from Kev. But Mvin King once again in a position to wrap this match up.
Mvin, you require 52.
Could have been quicker. Could have made it easier. But he gets there in the end. Kevin Painter. Well, full credit to him for getting on that stage, for giving it a go, and hopefully signs of a resurgence has given Burnett the opportunity to snatch it away.
To pinch his pocket. Well, that leaves 25. 2 8s for the break. Just on the inside, so Whitlock gets a third opportunity to win this opening leg.
No more messing, no more missing. Oh, that's awkward. And that's even more awkward. He's got to go to the right-hand side, surely. Oh, he chooses the left and finds a way in. Simon Whitlock, after missing 8 darts at double, hits.
Richie require 140.
Both on 140. Burnett with these darts in hand. Another in there. Gives him a shot at double 10.
120.
Can Whitlock do what Burnett could have?
140.
There's the answer, so Burnett's going to get 3 more to get that breaker throw.
40.
And that's mighty unlucky because
Richie require 20.
would have left him on tops if there is a return, if there was to be a return. Burnett bagged the double 10 and bagged the break. He's 2-1 in front.
Fourth leg, it's Richie to throw first. Game on.
Simon Whitlock's in a position now where shots like this have to go.
So treble 20 for the ball. Burnett will be back.
64. Richie require
To put himself 2 clear, needing just 1 to cross the line.
Trying to work his way down to the double.
Game
top corner.
Richie
Burnett. He puts Simon Whitlock in the corner.
Game on.
On the ropes. I think both players kind of understand the situation. Whitlock knowing, well, he simply has to win every remaining leg. But Burnett also knows that if he opens the door, lets Simon Whitlock back in, then it could turn around in double quick time. And he's got 6 darts here, the Wizard.
May only need the 3. Does only need the 3. And how ironic is that? 2 from 15 on his doubles, and all of a sudden he takes out a 110. He's himself double 12 after 12 to level up at 4 apiece.
55.
And he's going to get all the time he wants.
24.
That could be useful. Edging ever closer. And in it goes, and to the death it goes. Final leg.
9 from final leg, it's Simon
For the first time,
first.
Whitlock was beaten. And then suddenly, he found his form. Burnett's faded. And the seesaw has gone the other way.
180!
He is timing this one to perfection. It could be a potential 11-darter in the deciding leg against the throw.
140. Richie require
58 after 9. Not much Simon Whitlock could have done against this. Well, a little slip, meaning it will only be 1 dart at double. But that is all he needs. Burnett gives it big after getting the win over Whitlock in a game that swung one way and then the other. Despair for the Australian who exits the stage defeated. But that Burnett bounce is alive and kicking. Match to offer some pearls of wisdom to Graham Usher.
Yeah, in the final. It was a good time to start having to think about that, wasn't it, really?
You told him to calm down, didn't he?
125.
Good setup from Guliver, but will it avail an opportunity? It won't, because Montgomery's on point on top, so he doubles his lead to 2-0.
You've got a nice memory of winning up there just a few hours ago, but yeah, it's very difficult to get the mindset right on that situation.
Montgomery gets that right. Second match solved the match for the boss, who certainly is in charge of this contest.
140.
Guliver's finding her feet.
161.
But Montgomery is getting better and better as the game goes on.
Yeah, he's had a few tweaks to the equipment, but I have to say, they are flying beautifully. Right on cue. Thank you, Ross. Made me look like I knew what I was talking about.
They don't fly much better than that.
Trina to throw first.
A 180.
Game on.
I feel like he might be a little bit confused here, Scott. He's done everything right for 4 legs and now cannot find a treble at all in leg 5, which is the one he needs to win the match.
Yeah, it's not like he's got a loose wheel. One of the wheels have fell off there, I think. He needs to try and sort this out because Trina is jumping all over it.
$100. Trina require 20.
Time on her side still. Double 10 to avoid being beaten to 0. Is it a consolation leg incoming here for Trina Guliver, or could it be more than that?
Trina Guliver.
She was a story of round
Trina
1.
to throw first. Game on.
Not the way it's done now by the youngsters, I can assure you. They'll be flying about all over the place to leave that 96.
Well, how's the 1-3-1 done by a legend? 60 chipped off already, 71 remaining. Finds the treble 17 for double 10. Oh, what an attempt. Almost saving her skin with an enormous outshot. But in the end, Ross Montgomery has just been too strong for most of this match. Double 5 to win it. And maybe, you know, Trina Guliver deserves a second chance after that
20.
Fabulous attempt.
I think she does. There's the marker. Next one just inside.
On the 6th leg.
Fantastic stuff from the 10-time world champion. That was all about pressure.
So again, when it comes to the match-winning dart, he fails to find it.
He does indeed. So Guliver then back in for this 100. She's hit the treble 20. 1 dart, 2 10s to save herself. Oh, save herself she does. She's building momentum. Jumping on every Montgomery mistake here.
Russia require 101.
Will she be back, or is this the end of the fight back? Another match dart for Montgomery, this time double 12. And again, he's failed to hit.
Trina require 35.
Is it happening? Is it happening? Double 8.
It is indeed. Guliver makes it 4-4.
Ninth and final leg, it's Ross to throw first.
Unlucky.
116.
But it does still leave a finish. But she may not get a go. Double 18. And again, 80. Montgomery.
Trina
half a dozen match darts have gone begging. I don't think neither you or I, Scott, dare even speak when the first dart went in the treble 20 then.
No, it was a definite inhale of air, wasn't it?
79.
Waiting for the what if.
I'm not sure Ross Montgomery will be able to speak after this match, whatever the outcome. But he's got it in his hands once again, and this time 3 clear darts at the double. And finally, he crosses the line, but he was taken right to the death.
First, you don't succeed, try again, and he hits it 3rd time.
You get the sense that these might be the opportunities that Neil Duff has to pick apart, and he's going to get 2 in his hand at double 12, now double 6. And a failure to get means that Barneveld has free in hand a double 8.
Game shot in the first leg. Raymond van Barneveld.
Raymond van Barneveld is on the board of the World Seniors. Neil Duff could be in a spot of bother here.
You wouldn't have thought Barney would have played Neil Duff too many times before. There won't be too many head-to-heads. So
92.
With them being in 2 different codes and 2 different eras.
Game shown the
and that's Barney once again polishing up and
game on.
And a 2-0 deficit into a level scoreline.
Yeah, very Ala Peter Wright from Barney to change mid-game.
84 remaining. And so Raymond has an opportunity here to re-establish the two-leg gap. Two in his hand at double 16. Only needs the one. 3-1 Van Barneveld.
Raymond Van Barneveld.
And he's beginning just to stretch his legs a little bit. He's on for potential 11-dart breaker throw here.
Duff visibly frustrated now.
60. Raymond requires 64.
This a 4-1. Double top.
Game shown the
As routine as a routine 12-darter can get. And Raymond Van Barneveld is to within a leg of victory on his World Seniors debut. Just under the 95 mark. And could be on for back-to-back 4-visit legs to wrap it up.
57. Raymond requires 81.
He's found a real purple patch when he needed it as the 5-time world champion. And he could round it off with an 11-darter. Double 12 is found, and Raymond Van Barneveld is off to a winning start in seniors darts. He gets the better of Neil Duff by 5 legs to 1, an average just under 95.
Missed opportunity there, chance to break Mvin King's throat.
It's not often you get more than the odd dart to break the Mvin King throw, but is he going to get back?
35.
Looks like he is.
Richie require 20.
And you get the sense Mvin doesn't think he's coming back. And he'd be right to think that.
The way that Richie throws a dart is pretty much straight up and down, isn't it? His action, a little bit robotic. You'd never teach anybody to throw like that, but it works for Richie.
I'll have something and fries in the break.
Yeah, I had my ginger and turmeric shot this morning that Nico advised me that I should have. 48. So when I come to town, I always do that.
Well, that's another sweet shot for Richie Howson.
Yeah, I was going to say he's going to have to hit the bullseye to save himself, you feel, because Howson, anywhere around this mark, he's been nailing them.
18. Double 20.
57.
Took a little bit of a nosedive. Gives a little bit of optimism to Mvin King.
Yeah, look on his face there. He was like, oh, I could beat Mvin King here.
Game shown.
It just got to him a little bit, didn't it?
Mvin King.
All Mvin can do is try and put some pressure on here and has to hope that Howson makes mistakes. He doesn't make many when it comes to finishing.
92. Richie require 42.
He's earned himself 2 darts at double 16, of which he only needs 1. Richie Howson doing what Richie Howson does when it comes to World Seniors darts. He conquers King in the quarterfinals to book his place.
John require 40.
To establish the lead in the contest. Double 10. Doesn't go, and Burnett has an opportunity to find the first break in this contest. Henderson missing 4 darts to go 2-1 to the good. One dart at the bullseye is all Richie Burnett needs. And that could be a seismic break, and that could be a seismic opportunity missed from the Highlander. And Burnett down to 86 after 12, looking to move 4-2 in front. Move 2 clear with just 1 more to win.
34.
And the Highlander, looking to complete the Grand Slam this evening, is in a heap of trouble. It's double 16. Now that's awkward. But he manages to find a way through. And Richie Burnett is a leg away from the semi-finals.
It's out of Henderson's hands.
100. Richie requires.
So this for a place 32. In the semi-finals. There will be no Grand Slam in 2025 for John Henderson because Richie Burnett, the Prince of Wales, is into the semi-finals.